Sandra, why is it that there is this heavy burden on people that, as in, because I read something on Facebook the other day. They were saying that Christmas is not the expiring date to make money, that you can still make money. But why is that sudden urge of money during the end of the year?
Well, it's just like that. Even it's not only during the Christmas; it's during the
Festival period.
any festival like Ileya Festival, Idil Kabir, Idil Fitr, or whatever. That even our Muslim brothers, the one they observe every year. The thing is, if you won't be satisfied, see, human want is insatiable. But it's just that during that time, more is expected of you to do. As a family man, you reach out to your parents, as somebody said, not quite long, even your grandparents. There are so many people depending on you during that time. So the prayer of these leads some people to what they may want to do, even basically. As far as I'm concerned, me, I don't have any prayer. Pressure is pressure belongs to those that are interested in being prayered. You see me, maybe that's myself, you can pressurize me. Yes, it's natural, because I've been in so many situations that time it was only God. So if I could see God then, I don't think I should be seeing human in a particular, especially during this time. So no qualms, no prayer. If I have the grace, if I have the strength to do something, of course I'll go ahead and do it. And if I don't have, my brother, see, on the 26th like this, Christmas don't go. So the debt will be there. So if you have not received sense, in Jesus' name, receive sense. On the second like this, New Year festival is gone. So my brother, don't prioritize yourself, or don't even say people are prioritizing you yourself. Don't subdue yourself.
I've received a lot of calls. Since last week, my
you have been receiving calls.
My little nephews, they will be calling. Uncle, are you not coming for Christmas?
That one, that nephew is still very close. I'm saying the reality now.
Yeah, sure.
If you are live, if you could see us live, I'm raising up my hand to tell you I'm telling you the truth. There was a friend when we were in secondary school, then in Iwo. I just saw his message on Facebook. Musa, what now? Musa just messaged me. And I said, for authentication reason, just do a video call, because I don't want to be responding to all this nonsense one platform somewhere. I don't even care. I don't want. So he just messaged me on WhatsApp too and video called me. I saw him, Musa. Can you imagine Musa was trying to bill me?
On what?
I don't even know.
Is he a Christian?
He's not a Christian. He's a Muslim.
On Christmas Day again.
Not even for Christmas, Seth. He was just billing me basically that, all right, it's been a while now. Give me something now. I need money. I was like, God, you are faithful. So I just told him, my brother, I have a lot on board. Just chill. God willing. Maybe the end of the month, I just say God willing. And mind you, I know people experience that. I didn't put myself on one kind of necessary prayer. If it is convenient for me, of course, I'll go ahead. It is not tight. Tight is only compulsory. You understand? So far, it is not tight. You can't bill me. My brother, it is well,
Well, it is well. Like you said, for me too, these days I'm not under pressure. If you chat me, once I tell you, if you want to, it's none of my business. Once I said what I've said, and I stand by what I say, you cannot force me. If you like, pressurize till
the Christ comes.
I will not block you.
But the truth there, if you're the first child, and when something like this coming up, there is no two ways that you cannot be pressured, because one, and especially maybe in a point in the family that you knew that maybe your younger ones, you understand, your younger ones are the one depending on you, and maybe there's no father, is only mother, you understand, and even your age mother too or like, okay, my son is in Lagos, no matter how little, he's going to bring a bag of rice at home. You understand?
Just
and
a bag.
No, some mothers will like, even though just a bag. I've seen a mother that say that even if it's come to us that her prayer is God touch the son's life, even though it's a bag of rice, she wouldn't mind to use palm kernel oil to just mix it with salt and whatever, let them eat. He dared to me on that point that a lot of people, that's what I'm saying, if you are the first and you understand. And that's why when I started the my charity thing with the widows, the year I didn't do it.
Widows?
Yes, widows. Widows, I'm not talking about young widows. I'm talking about the old widows, especially those ones that they hardly see things in the East. So I always extend to them. One of them now call me like, my daughter, God bless you that I don't even know how to eat. Talk less by my grandchild that was with me. I was like, okay, what of your daughter or your son that keep that grandchild? She began to explain things that the daughter was giving birth to her and died. Jesus. So she has been the one seeing to that the child and all those things. Do you know what? I start feeling bad, start crying like, but we are here wasting food. So I understand.
We are wasting food. I mean,
my dear, you didn't get what I'm saying. We are here wasting food. There's some people that they will not take the portion that they will finish. They will still waste it. They won't be able to finish it.
Okay,
Okay. Okay. Gradually our time is rounding up. But something happened on Monday in Lagos. A building under construction, 21-story building, collapsed.
Really?
Well, there's been a lot of comments about the building. Well, we don't want to go into that. No matter whatever happened, but this is where I come in. Why in Lagos this year alone? This is not the first time this year. Buildings collapse it's like a normal thing in Lagos. Now it's like a normal thing.
I think the first one was September. This year, I'm talking about 2021.
No, let's not count the numbers. It's like a normal. In fact,
every year,
every month, a house must collapse, whether under construction or an old
constructed.
Now, I listened to one man. He's part of the Society of Engineers. He was saying that there was a bill that was supposed to have passed over 7 years in the House of Assembly. It's over 10 years. I listened to him. He's Mr. Majekodumi. He was saying that bill, if that bill had scaled the reading and passed, it will become a law that some of these things will not be happening in Lagos. And here we are talking about God's grace and God's faithfulness. Yes, we've recovered 36 as at 2 p.m. This afternoon. It has been reported that about 36 bodies, the death toll has risen to 36. Now, and yes, some people, there have been testimonies. Like a guy said he stepped out of the building to go and get food. Before he could come, it was the shout that drew his attention to that. And one other engineer said he was there, his cement and sand finished. So he was telling them to go and bring cement and sand. They were wasting time. He stepped out to go and know what is laying the people that are bringing cement and sand. And before he was outside and the whole thing happened. Now, these are man-made accidents. So a lot of people are still trapped. A woman was crying that her daughter that came to do IT is still inside the building. 25-year-old.
I think
girl.
she has been pronounced dead.
Okay.
Something.
Nobody
Is
would
it
be
that
in that
one?
building and
You know-
not have died now.
No,
I tell you.
But we talk about miracles sometimes.
yeah, that's what I want to say.
Yes.
No, that's what I want to say,
Another thing, Nigeria. Somebody was I was checking it on social media, and same thing I was discussing with my friend when it happened on Monday. That these people are actually is it security operative? Those people that rescue or something.
The last summer.
They are being sluggish about this thing. If it to be another country, I think they will have. In fact,
We don't have the necessary equipment.
we don't have the necessary equipment. Please, what is that 2 hours break for?
You just got.
Why can't be shifts?
What?
When you talk about this,
She is an American,
no, when this thing happened, the first thing my brother
See, most people. The truth is that most people did not die.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
because of
the
time,
time,
time, and
the
everything.
time, yes.
And this is day 4. We are still
Day
talking about day 4.
4.
We are still rescuing
4.
people. And okay, before we enter the studio, I read something. Someone was saying a woman was fighting the officials that the way of the rescue operation itself may kill people inside.
Exactly.
Yes,
Because they will take a big crane. They will be hitting the. What if someone
Jesus
that
Christ.
But
wants to survive?
you know what?
Abi,
The
how?
truth, no, the
How
truth
will the
is,
person survive?
the truth is, you will not blame them. Are they trained proper on that?
That's
You know,
another
I know
angle.
what? Because when my brother was saying, like in the States where he grew up, that there is people that is trained specially
Trained
for this.
for this
Yes,
kind of thing.
you understand? And there are those kind of people. It will not take them more than 3 days. They will be there morning, afternoon, night,
Sandra.
midnight rescue people.
Sandra, let me say this.
Why can't
I think
we have that
Sheyi,
in Nigeria?
I think
It's not a big deal.
Every time they'll be signing budgets, 2021, 2020. See now.
Okay.
Why are we
Sheyi-
going to grow Nigeria?
Sheyi, wait now.
I am waiting.
One thing I discovered, to me, it's not about being trained, really.
Okay.
There is what we call common sense. Not everything you are trained to do is what you do. Do you understand? Okay, let me ask you. You are into business. Who trained you how to do that business?
I train myself.
You use it's not even train yourself. It's that your common sense. Of course, to have discovered that even from the way they were rescuing people, if somebody has not died, the way they are doing the thing saka, of course, one will somebody traveling will eventually
it's
die.
Not funny.
Of course, that's not a
it's
state
not.
of being trained. It's just common sense. The thing is, somebody is under this, and I want to rescue the person, and I don't want. Sometimes I need time, of course, but at the same time, I want that person. If that person would make it, of course, let me rescue. Whether that person will make it or not. Now it's like nobody is alive in there.
Since Monday, yes. Since Monday.
You know
So
words.
the country is like, let's be sincere to ourselves.
God.
I don't think God inspired the diocesan the other time to come out with this topic, the theme of
The synod.
the synod we had there at TBS that time. Value for life. If we value lives in Nigeria,
In fact,
election will not matter to the federal government in Anambra State more than lives of the people in the northern part of the country. So it's just the common sense. So if you don't know the situation in the country, now I think I'm exposing you to that. So Sheyi, before you start speaking like an American, that's the truth.
No, you know what?
Sandra, I'm trying to say in a sane society. This is, of course, what we are saying, you are all correct. In a sane society, this is how it should be.
Sure.
But don't think Nigeria is a sane. See, the mistake you make, I'm trying to correct you. Nigeria is not a sane society. Forget about it. So you don't expect something to be normal. I think we will wake up to this reality someday.
You know
Okay,
what? Sorry, Chimeze. You know what? The point, like Shegu says, the truth is like the passing by, those that even make it was the people that passing by rescue. You understand? Rescue people, as in this is the team of people that saw they have to enter to assist, to help out, to get those ones that is alive. Then I ask myself, those ones that call themselves, this is their job, what are they doing? Why are they saying, okay, you are tired when a life is being trapped?
Sheyi,
in fact.
the day before yesterday, I saw a
I'm
news.
really-
The state government sacked some doctors. Why were they ordained? Why were they incepted into doctorship from my dictionary? Because they are white men. They don't have license.
It closed down a hospital.
You can imagine. It is not wake up, Sandra. If I should tell you this is Nigeria, there is a lot allotted to that.
We should just be praying with the souls of the departed people there.
The government that will take ballot box to your place, that
Honestly.
they will not see you when they want to distribute anything.
Okay, before we go, let me. We have one more something to debate on. Yes. Okay, it will come as a question. Let me start with Sheyi. Do you believe in miracle?
I believe in miracle.
Have you ever received a miracle?
Miracle happens every day.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, I have. I have.
Okay.
I have.
Sandra, do you believe in miracle?
100%. Yes.
Have you experienced a miracle?
Yes.
Ezekiel?
well, I'm a living testimony, self.
Okay. Are you expecting a miracle before the end of the year?
Why not, bro?
Why would you
are
be asking such
talking about?
questions now?
What
Is it not
Why
are you
not?
expecting a miracle?
I am
You are-
expecting
my brother
miracles,
Chimeze,
not
my brother
a-
Chimeze, politician. You are
not
wicked.
a miracle.
Please.
Miracle.
There is what they call 11th hour miracle. And I
Okay.
believe we're on. In fact, before that 11th hour, we'll get it.
Okay. I was listening to a song by Mercy Chinwo. That song, Amazing God. There was
Amazing
there
God.
was there was
play it
one
for us,
line.
so please.
There was, we use
Sheyi,
it and
Sheyi,
round
calm
up.
down,
We
oh.
use that song and round up. There
Sheyi,
was
calm
a
down.
line in that song. He said he asked for sacrifice, and yet he provided the sacrifice.
That's
Father Abraham can testify.
That's God for you.
Well, that is God for us, and we are hoping that He will provide the sacrifice for
Yes,
us
yes.
before the end of this, even November,
Oh, yes.
by God's grace.
Oh,
And on that
yes.
note, that's where we'll wrap up today's edition of the afternoon drive.
Are you a rapper? Are you a rapper?
From me, Mr. Cardinal, and
Ezekiel.
Sandra.
Sheyi.
yes, amazing God. Yes, that's where we'll wrap up today's edition. God has been amazing, and He will continue to be amazing. Yes, remember you can download the app on Google Play Store and Apple Store. You can also follow us on our social media platforms on Facebook, Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on Instagram, Lagoon Radio.Ng. And remember, you can also listen to us directly via the link www.lagoonradio.ng. And on this note, before we wrap up, we want to say a big congratulations to our dear father, the Most Reverend Dr. Humphrey Bamishebi Olumakaiye. He will be presented on Sunday as
Yes,
the
so.
Archbishop, the 4th Archbishop
Bishop.
of Lagos Province.
Metro.
Not metropolitan. He is just the Archbishop, Province of Lagos
Wow.
Diocese, and also the Bishop of the Diocese of
Hallelujah.
Lagos. I
Hallelujah.
want to congratulate him and our Mama Lagos, the Professor Mrs. Muchurayo Olumakaiye,
Abujaya.
on this great feat.
Abujaya.
We hope Reverend will come. I need to be in Abuja, the first flight to Abuja. So, okay, that's we will call it a wrap. Thank you for listening to us. Join us again tomorrow for the afternoon drive.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Amazing.